Good morning, everyone. Welcome to an historic occasion. It's so great to have everyone here with us today. My name is Sam Farber. I'm the radio play-by-play broadcaster for the Charlotte Hornets, and I'd like to welcome all of you, all of our partners, our season ticket members, community and business leaders, and media members in attendance today. This is a monumental day for our Charlotte Hornets franchise and for the city of Charlotte. Today is a day that demonstrates the commitment of our Hornets ownership group to this city, to this community, and to our spectacular fans. And it's a day that cements a long-standing partnership between an NBA team and an industry leader in health and wellness. It's a day that begins the revitalization of the area surrounding Spectrum Center, a day that demonstrates what Hive mentality is all about. Over the next year and a half, we're going to watch this performance center being built from the ground up and come to life before our very eyes. To all of you here today, what you're about to see is more than $150 million in investment in this community and in partnership with the city, and the vast majority of it has been funded by the Hornets franchise and its new ownership group. Once completed, the world-class Performance Center will be a gold standard for NBA facilities. It's going to feature more than 160,000 square feet of training and performance space, administrative offices, orthopedic and sports medicine care, and retail space as well. We're excited that yesterday we announced an extension to our long-term partnership with Novant Health that includes the naming rights to the Novant Health Performance Center and adds a new orthopedics and sports medicine clinic in the same facility, which will be open to the public and to our community. It's an exciting day, everyone. Before we tip things off, there's some special people we would like to recognize here, some dignitaries with us. Please stand up when you hear your name called. I'd like to welcome Charlotte Mayor Vi Lyles. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Also with us, Charlotte City Manager Marcus Jones. We have Mayor Pro Tem and representing District 1, the district we are standing in right here today, Councilwoman Dante Anderson. And we have several other Charlotte City Council members representing their districts, as well as members of the Mecklenburg Board of County Commissioners in attendance here today. Let's have a round of applause for all of our great city leaders and community leaders who have made today possible. Many other celebrities and dignitaries are going to be a part of the festivities here today, and I want to recognize a couple that you'll be hearing from a little bit later on in the program. We'll have these people stand as well. We have Charlotte Hornets head coach Charles Lee. An original Hornet, a legend, Muggsy Bogues. And we have the leading scorer for the Hornets franchise. Give it up for Kemba Walker. Would also like to take a moment to acknowledge some of the outstanding NBA and WNBA alumni we have here today. Thank you so much for your contributions to our game, to our city, and for being a part of this historic occasion. And also a shout out to all of our Hornet Sports and Entertainment employees, our teammates here. You can tell how much this means to the entire organization from the turnout, all of these white shirts that you have surrounding you here today. Thank you all for being a part of this occasion. From the very start, this project has been a collaborative effort between Hornet Sports and Entertainment and the City of Charlotte, among other key partners that are here with us today. And in order to build something of this magnitude that will have such an impact as what we're about to break ground on here today, you have to have a true vision. And the visionaries behind the Novant Health Performance Center project are the two men who became owners of our franchise. It's hard to believe it's been only this amount of time. A lot has happened, but just a little more than a year and a half ago. Please welcome to the stage Hornet Sports and Entertainment co-chairman Rick Schnall and Gabe Plotkin.
Thanks, Sam. $150 million from ownership. Wait a second. Are you sure? This is truly an historic day. You know, when we had the opportunity and we have quite a few other members of our ownership group here today, but when we had the opportunity and the privilege to buy the team from Michael and close in August of 23, the first thing we set out to do was build a practice facility, renovate our arena. We're in the middle of that, and build a practice facility. And we identified this site, and I'm staring at Marcus because I remember meeting Marcus on that day, I think, or close to that day, and getting Marcus's buy-in and the city's support of this project has been incredible. And so we're here because of the help of all of our employees and our ownership group and the city council and Mayor Lyle. So it's exciting that we're finally at this point. We're extremely proud to work alongside Novant Health in this project. We met with Novant actually prior to closing the purchase of the team to ask for their support in this project, and their support has been unwavering. It's a true partnership because we share common goals, deep-rooted passion for health and wellness, prioritizing people, fans, patients, team members, and a long-term commitment to working together to uplift our community. So thank you to Novant for everything you've done for us. I want to also take this opportunity to formally thank Mayor Lyles again for her support, Marcus for his support, and Tracy, who I don't know if Tracy's here, but Tracy's moved on, but Tracy and the entire City Council and everything you've done to get us here. We appreciate your willingness to think big and to recognize there's so much opportunity in this very spot we're standing in, but also in the city at large. We're proud to be part of the city, and as we said from the beginning, in many respects, we are just stewards of this franchise. This is a shared asset between us, the city of Charlotte, our fan base, and the sponsors in the community. And we're thrilled to be representing everybody in this room and beyond in what we're going to do. The last thing I'll say is we're also focused on being part of revitalizing the Uptown area of the city. And this is the first step. So it's not just a practice facility. It will house all of our employees. It's going to house our basketball team. It's going to be state-of-the-art. But it's also going to be an important first step in what we hope will be an incredibly vibrant Uptown Charlotte with lots of new buildings and lots of people living here and retail and restaurants, and we're excited to get that project started. That being said, we think this is going to be the best practice facility in the league. We think it's going to have facilities that free agents are going to want to come and play with us, that our players are going to want to stay and be here, and that we'll be able to develop our players into stars over time. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Gabe and have him talk some more about the vision for the facility. But thank you everyone for coming here today.
Thanks everyone for coming. It's a little chilly out, but you can see the trees are budding, so we know change is in the air and spring's in the air, so it's very appropriate. This project isn't possible without a vision. Vision of where we are headed and what we want to become as an organization. Today we're not just breaking ground on a building, we're breaking ground on our future. The Novant Health Performance Center is the next step as we work toward our vision, which is to become a premier NBA franchise. Each day, all of us at HSC are striving to reach this goal. We understand that it will not happen overnight, but we will not settle for quick fixes, and we are focused on all the steps in the process to reach this goal. And one of the steps is operating world-class facilities if we want to become a premier franchise, which we intend to do. So we've already completed phase one of the Spectrum Center project. It's a $245 million arena renovation, and we'll start phase two in a few weeks. And these renovations will give Spectrum Center a brand new look, as you guys have seen throughout this season, and you'll see next season, and impact every person that walks through our doors. Once completed this fall, these renovations will ensure that we have a premier NBA arena and concert venue. The Novant Health Performance Center is our next step in having world-class facilities. And when it opens, hopefully, during the 26-27 NBA season, which it will because we have great partners, we will proudly have 2 of these world-class facilities right here in Charlotte. And something we were very clear about from day one, and as you heard from Rick, we absolutely didn't buy this team to be average. We bought this team to be great. And that's what Charlotte deserves, it's what the Carolinas deserve, and that's our full intent on what we want to accomplish here. And this project exemplifies that sort of mindset. This is obviously an expensive project, but one that we feel is necessary to achieve, the goals that we've stated. It's a part of it. And we're working here, with that in mind. We wanted the best in all areas, in all aspects. The best partners, the best designer, the best builder. And if you want to build a world-class facility, you need these things. And we do feel we have the best partner in Novant Health. And we're proud to partner with Populous to design the facility, and construction leaders Gil Bain and RJ Leeper to bring this project to life, as well as Lincoln Partners serving as our owner's rep. The Novant Health Performance Center will provide our players with the highest level of personalized health care, wellness, training, and on-court development. It will provide our staff with a new long-term home to drive our business forward. I think that's something they're really looking forward to. And it will provide our community access to a remarkable orthopedics and sports medicine clinic, along with new retail space. It will uplift the neighborhood around Spectrum Center, as Rick mentioned, and that's certainly a long-term goal of ours as well. So on behalf of our ownership group, our entire ownership group, thank you guys for being part of this tremendous occasion. It's been a long time coming. Thank you for being a part of our Hornets family, and thank you for helping us usher in this new era of Hornets basketball.
Let's hear it one more time for Rick Schnall and Gabe Plotkin. Next, please join me in welcoming Hornets President of Basketball Operations, Jeff Peterson, to the stage. As Rick and Gabe mentioned, the idea is this is going to be really key in recruiting the best of the best in the NBA, and this is the guy tasked with making sure he assembles all of those pieces here to put the winning team on the floor. Let's have it one more time for Jeff Peterson.
Good morning. Gabe lives in Miami, so we can't have too much sympathy it being chilly out here, but what an exciting day. So today is a momentous occasion for the Charlotte Hornets, our city, and the future of this franchise. As we break ground on the Novant Health Performance Center, we are not just constructing a building, we are laying the foundation for an exciting future. This facility represents a significant step forward in our commitment to providing world-class training, wellness, and development for our players. It will be the center of excellence, equipped with cutting-edge technology and the state-of-the-art resources to help our athletes perform at the highest level. Every great team is built on a foundation of preparation and continuous improvement. With this new facility, we are investing in the resources that lead to daily improvement and sustainable success on the court. We are incredibly proud to partner with Novant Health, whose expertise and innovation in sports science and athlete care will make this one of the premier facilities in the NBA, as Rick and Gabe have said. Together, we aim to set a new standard for player health, wellness, and recovery, ensuring that Hornets players have access to the very best in medical care, rehabilitation, and performance. The Novant Health Performance Center will help us retain and attract NBA talent. This groundbreaking is a clear signal that we are building for the future, not just for today, not for next season, but for the years to come to build an excellent program here. This investment by our ownership group underscores an unwavering commitment to providing the resources needed to make Charlotte Hornets the premier franchise in the NBA. On behalf of the entire organization, I want to thank everyone who has played a role in making this vision a reality, our city leaders, our partners, Novant Health, our staff, and most importantly, our incredible fans, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this. We are excited for what's ahead, and we can't wait to see the impact that this facility is going to have on our players. Thank you all for coming today.
One more time for Jeff Peterson, please. All right, thank you again, Jeff. Now I would like to invite up the mayor of our great city, Vi Lyles, up to say a few words. Mayor Lyles is now in her 4th term and has been at the forefront of propelling the city of Charlotte forward throughout a period of remarkable growth. So thank you for being here. Welcome, Mayor Lyles.
I want to say thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm not as tall as a basketball player, the coach, or even the owners, you know? So here we go. But I am so proud to be here today with all of you, especially as we kick off what I believe is going to be a new chapter for our team. I know that this is a really important time for our community. I know many of you probably remember when we played out on Tyvola Road, Muggsy. Actually, I should tell my age and say that's when I saw the team most often. But we're in a new place, and I want to say a couple of things. Well, first of all, I want to recognize our team. I know I see Lawana Mayfield. Where is Miss Mayfield? I see her. I see Marjorie Molina, Malcolm Graham. I see Dante Anderson. So I want you to know we have a great team as well. We have a great coach and a great team, and this is why we're here today, is that people are going to invest in this great city. We're doing things that we probably had no idea, we didn't even think about because we were just Charlotte. But we are greater than what we used to be. We're going to be something that's going to be special for every person that lives in the city, the opportunity to thrive, to be able to have a place to play, to have a place to work, a place that we can have them move around the city in a way like none other. So, of course, I'm just bragging about the Charlotte City Council and me, of course. But I just want you to know that we are all in for this. It makes the world of difference what we can do if we all join together and do it well. So thank you very much for what you're doing today. You are a phenomenal resource to this community, and we're going to be grateful for that forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor Lyles. Our next speaker is Charlotte City Center Partners Chief Economic and Community Development Officer, James LaBar. James and the entire Charlotte Center City Partners team, led by President and CEO Michael Smith, have been vital in leading the charge to ensure our Center City is vibrant and thriving. Welcome, James.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Rick and Gabe, for your investment in Charlotte. Private investments coupled with investments from the public sector are critical formula for how cities are moving forward to meet the future needs of our communities. The role of the Hornets in our community is multifaceted and warrants this critical formula. From our perspective at Center City Partners, the Hornets franchise has measurable impacts with economic activity when you look at hotel rates, increased reservation with restaurants, and visits to bars and cafes. The heightened visibility and national media coverage long after the game ends makes our city that exciting destination, and it sustains the growth within the hospitality sector. Equally important, but more difficult to measure, is that sense of community and pride. Displays of unity and pride are a little bit harder to come by these days. So having teams like the Hornets and our other major sports teams is helpful in strengthening our city's cultural fabric and setting that new mindset. The second big piece, the Spectrum Center. Its increased programming attracts and diversifies visits into Uptown. Just this past March 15th, when the ACC tournament was here, Uptown had the most visits that it's seen in 2025, 177,000 visits into Uptown. Each one of those visits is an opportunity for a small business to thrive. Each one of those visits is an experience for our own people and visitors across the country to see what our region has to offer. Last piece, the blocks around the Spectrum Center need investment, and that investment will create a more complete, vibrant, and visit place for our city. This moment today is an important moment not only for that pipeline of $5.4 billion for our city, but also for that Uptown neighborhood. So again, thank you for your transformational investment into Uptown.
All right, thank you, James. Next up, please join me in welcoming Commissioner George Dunlap to the stage, representing the Mecklenburg County Board of Commissioners as well as District 3. As Mecklenburg County continues to grow, Commissioner Dunlap and the County Commissioner are leading us into the future as a thriving community, and we so much appreciate their support. Let's hear it for George Dunlap.
Good morning. Well, you already know my name. I'm George Dunlap, and I represent District 3 on the Board of County Commission. This morning, I'm here on behalf of our board chair, Mark Jarrell, and the entire Board of County Commission. And I think I saw at least one of my colleagues here. If my colleagues are here, can you stand and be recognized? All right, Yvette Townsend Ing. It is wonderful to be here for this important groundbreaking ceremony. The future Hornets Performance Center will certainly complement our reputation as an entertainment hub. As a lifelong resident of this community, I have seen firsthand the holistic impact that the Hornets organization has had on Mecklenburg County. I can remember what life was like before Hornets basketball. I can also remember the huge boost that this community received when the Hornets came to town. Today's groundbreaking not only expands the Hornets' footprint, it also showcases the organization's long-term commitment to the Charlotte-Mecklenburg area. To the coaching staff, I think that I speak for all Hornets fans. I hope that this facility improves our chances of getting to the playoffs next season. No, but on a more serious note, this project will be transformational in many ways. The benefits of the new Hornets facility goes beyond entertainment. It means more revenue for our local economy, greater opportunities for our workforce, and greater exposure to our local businesses, residents, and community. To the entire Hornets organization, thank you for your continued investment in this community. I would especially like to thank you for the contributions that go beyond basketball, like your investments in our community health, social justice, education, and environmental initiatives. Mecklenburg County is truly grateful to the Hornets organization as a community partner and congratulates the entire organization on this expansion. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Commissioner Dunlap. All right, so we've talked about it, we've shared the vision behind it, and we cannot wait to show you what the excitement is all about. Does anyone want to see what's soon to come here on this very site? All right, without further ado, here's a sneak preview of what we have planned for the Novant Health Performance Center.
Two foundational organizations rooted in the heart of the Carolinas, both built from humble beginnings and driven by a desire to leave a lasting impact.
Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Together!
The Hornets' unwavering pledge to become a premier NBA franchise. A leader in athletic performance and player development. Novant Health's unyielding commitment to deliver remarkable care. A catalyst for healthcare transformation and leading-edge treatment. Teaming up once again to set the new standard. For our fans. For our community. Innovation is at the heart of our path to the top, to excellence and long-term success. Every day we set out to exceed our potential as athletes, as organizations, as a community. We rise to meet our goals and elevate our game, creating an unstoppable momentum, leading us to this moment. The Novant Health Performance Center, a world-class facility and milestone in Hive mentality. The next era of Hornets basketball starts now.
That's what it's all about. It's going to be amazing to see the building come to life right over there, building a new era of Hornets basketball. I'd like now to welcome Hornets Sports and Entertainment's President of Business Operations, Shelly Kayette-Weston, up to the stage. It's not even been a year into her tenure here at HSE, and Shelly has been passionate and instrumental in helping drive Rick and Gabe's bold vision of building the premier NBA franchise and moving it forward. Let's hear it one more time for Shelly Kayette-Weston.
Thank you, Sam. Good morning. I don't know about you, but that video gets me energized. Does it get you? Energized not only about what we're celebrating here today, but energized about what's to come in the future. That's exciting. And it's an honor to be here to celebrate this milestone. It's a milestone of what you heard as Hive mentality. It's Hive mentality, but it's a milestone not only for our team and our organization, it's a milestone for our fans, our community, all of you, which is truly a team effort. And I think we all know that a project of this magnitude doesn't happen without great partners. We feel we have great partners with our design team, with Populous, with Gilbane Leaper, with our construction team, with Lincoln Partners. The building is going to look amazing, and it's going to be amazing. But projects also need partners to bring it to life. And when you think about a brand, you heard about the naming rights partner. To think about a brand that's going to live on the venue of the heart of who you are, right? Our team, where we develop, where we practice every day, our home, it's a critical decision. And when we thought about that, for us, it actually was pretty easy. Because for us, when we thought about Novant, we thought about a partner that shared and embodied our same values. A partner in Novant that really seeks out to provide remarkable care to your patients, but you've really been a remarkable partner to us in so many ways. You need a partner when you have a vision like this to dare to think bigger, and they've done just that with us. You need a partner that is willing to take the relentless pursuit to all the steps necessary to bring something like this to fruition, and they've done just that. So I want to take a moment on behalf of our entire organization to extend a thank you to the CEO of Novant Health, Carl Armato, to the EVP and Chief Administrative Officer, Kim Henderson, to the SVP and President of the Charlotte region, Dr. Sid Fletcher, who has a long history with us that you're going to hear from today, but also to the many physicians, Dr. Joe Garcia, Dr. James Romanowski, Dr. Marcus Cook, for the entire team of Novant. Raise your hand, Novant staff here today. Yes, thank you. We are very thankful, and we are very proud to be alongside you in this journey of what's to come. And so we are excited again for the future that we have together. We today really are setting the standard for something much bigger, something even Charlotte's not ready for, but we're going to do it together. So please, without further ado, join me in welcoming Dr. Sid Fletcher to say a few words on behalf of Novant Health.
Slight adjustment needed. Good morning, everyone. This is a really exciting day. I am so happy and proud to be with you here today representing Novant Health. And this day is very personally significant to me. I have a long history with the Hornets Sports and Entertainment Organization. I know I don't look this old, or at least I'm hoping that I don't, but more than 20 years ago, I actually stood on this very venue and was part of the groundbreaking for what's now known as the Spectrum Center. And I didn't grow up in Charlotte, but I got here as fast as I could. So I've been here for a while. But at the time, I had the privilege of writing the original medical protocols for the arena events as their first medical director. So I have a long history of the design of the original Spectrum Center and really loved the commitment of the Hornets to this community. Today is just like that, building something for the future and something for this city to be incredibly proud of. So today we celebrate another significant milestone regarding Novant Health's partnership. So with great pride, we're extending this long-standing collaboration that we've had with the Hornets through the naming rights of the new Novant Health Performance Center. It seems only fitting that the Performance Center bears the name of Novant Health's name since we were the original founding partners. And it's incredible, really, what both organizations have experienced over the last 2 decades. At Novant Health, we believe in putting people at the center of everything that we do, and we're committed to delivering remarkable care and helping people live their best and healthiest lives. We also understand that health is certainly not just about treating illness, but about fostering wellness in the communities that we serve. And that means a lot to building a future where people not only survive, but they can truly thrive. So this partnership with the Hornets is a natural extension of that commitment. We know the Hornets' dedication to excellence extends far beyond the court, and the team's focus on athletic performance and community engagement in particular mirrors our own passion for improving health outcomes and supporting the well-being of everyone in the Charlotte region. The Hornets are leaders not only in the sports world, but also in their commitment to community wellness. This new Novant Health Performance Center stands as a symbol of that shared commitment, and this facility and the excitement that it will bring to Charlotte is another step towards collectively deepening our impact right here in our own backyard, where we work tirelessly to help people thrive, whether on the court, in the classroom, at work, or in their homes. So together, we're reinforcing a vision for a healthier future for our entire community, and that includes our new orthopedic and sports medicine clinic, very excited about that, that's going to reside right here in the Novant Health Performance Center. So we're excited about what lies ahead as we continue to partner with the Hornets, striving to make Charlotte a place where excellence and wellness are accessible to all. So thank you for being part of that journey with us, and we look forward to all the great things that we're going to achieve together. Thank you.
Let's hear it once again for Dr. Sid. After hearing from both Dr. Sid and from Shelley, I think everyone can clearly see why this partnership between the Hornets and Novant Health was a perfect match for the team's new performance center and creating a new, not just Hornets asset, but community asset here in the Queen City. We are going to have the groundbreaking soon, but before we dig into some dirt, we wanted to talk with some individuals who know a thing or two about performing in the NBA at the highest level and what NBA performance centers can do for a franchise. I want to bring up 3 special guests that I mentioned earlier in our program for a special roundtable conversation. Please join me in welcoming Hornets head coach Charles Lee, Hornets legend Muggsy Bogues, and of course, Hornets all-time leading scorer and Hornets player enhancement coach Kemba Walker. All right, guys.
My feet can't touch the ground. No. Okay, you with me? Yeah. All right, there we go.
All right, so this is designed to be more of a round table, so you guys are free to converse amongst yourselves and leave me out of it, but I'll just kind of get the conversation started. And we're here at what's going to be the new Novant Health Performance Center, and I'm curious what performance facilities look like at the different stages you all entered the NBA. So, Muggsy, when you entered the NBA, what was the idea behind a practice facility, a performance center?
Well, back in our era, it was just basically practice. We had a few equipment in our building. I think our big treatment was mainly getting stem, electric stem. You know, you get electric stem, you felt like you was recovered because of all the things that we go through in terms of the season. But we didn't have many machinery back then. We definitely didn't have hydrotherapy. we had some physical therapy going on, but
Did you have to walk across the broken glass to get to the facility and everything too?
Well,
no shoes, Converse.
well, they gave us some little slip-ons that you get from the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah. So they kind of gave us that, but we didn't have much back then. It was mainly all on you. What you think about that, Gat?
Kemba, what about you? What was the idea behind a performance facility when you entered the league?
I mean, I didn't finish that long ago.
You had a long, great career, so when you started, it had to be a little different.
I mean, the place I started in is still there.
Yeah.
It was fine with me. We just didn't have no bathroom. That's the only thing. Yeah, but it's cool. I've been to a lot of different ones. I'm excited to see what this one is going to be like. To see that video was unbelievable. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's super important, for our players, for everyone. Kind of, it's like a home away from home. So, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
You mentioned a home away from home. How much time, as an NBA player, as a coach, as a member of a staff, do you really spend in the facilities and what's about to be built here?
I can't wait to hear this. Now, he's got a different perspective now as a coach.
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
A lot's not really a number, Kevin.
I would say like 60%.
Okay.
It's like 60%. Maybe 80 for him. But for me, 60. But it's a place that I love to be. It's a place that the players should want to be. It's a place for those guys to get better, keep their minds right, keep their bodies right, and just to improve. That's the overall goal, right? As a pro athlete, is to become the best athlete that you can become, and this place is going to be that place. So, yeah.
It's cool to hear all the well, first of all, to see the video. This is a very exciting day. I'm honored to actually be a part of something like this, to see the commitment from our ownership group to invest in the community, in the team, I think means a lot. And as you get these brand new state-of-the-art facilities, I think it just shows the staff, it shows the players, the commitment to trying to be great at all costs and to give you every resource you possibly can to maximize who you are as a person, who you are as a player, to maximize Charlotte and the Carolinas and everything that we have to give is really cool. It's even great to, I was in Atlanta and we had a practice facility that was connected to the arena as well. So you don't have as many of the bells and whistles and therapy systems and stuff like that and all the technology. But you become a little bit even more grateful when all of a sudden you get this new practice facility. It almost creates this sense of oh, okay, we kind of grinded it out in the dark days of the practice facility in the arena, and now you get this phenomenal facility to come to because it's their sanctuary. These guys will tell you all that goes on in their lives, all that's going on outside of the gym, all the things that they do in the community. It's amazing. They have families, the whole 9 yards. But when you step in that building, it is your place to kind of get away, your safe space. And so everyone that's building the facility right now and all the thoughtfulness that goes into it, it's in an effort, I think, to just maximize everyone as people, the workspace, bring a sense of togetherness to get everybody under one building. So it's a great thing to see.
I just feel bad for the wives. Because I know that type of facility is going to allow these guys to spend more time in that building because of the recovery. But it's so good to have that because it's so competitive. The NBA is a copycat league. And as Charles just alluded to, he was in Atlanta. He got to see what they go through. And when players understand they have the best of the best facilities and, have opportunity to recover quickly, and we have the best physicians in there, it just helps recruit. It also helps you as a player get back on court that much quicker.
And not just recruiting players, but recruiting talent. We all see every game day the 15 players that are suited up. We see Coach in the spotlight. There's a lot of people that are working behind the scenes that will be a part of this new facility that spend as many or more hours than the players. What, from your guys' individual perspectives, do you feel the impact's going to be on all of them, their lives, their ability to bring the franchise forward in their own capacity?
Yeah, when you have the tools and your tool bag is just growing now. I think that it helps you just kind of like continuing education. It helps you continue to grow as a person, know you have all these resources at your disposal, and it's going to help us put it back into the players. I think that they are going to reap the benefits of all the great things that we're going to have in that building. And, like Kemba said, we obviously spend a ton of time there now. It's even going to be nice to be able to have a little lounge. And as you're in that lounge, now I get to interact with the front office, or I get to interact a little bit more with the performance staff, or potentially a Novant employee and stuff. And just even seeing the spaces of like, oh, if we have a visitor come to practice, they get a better sight line into viewing practice. And then what way is the media team coming in? It's just going to be like a seamless, I think, well thought out layout to bring about a little bit more togetherness, alignment, crossing paths, and allowing people to just be as good as they possibly can be at their job.
It's going to be a lot more than just some courts and some racks of balls. There's so much available now for players in this modern era. Kemba, what's something that exists in a practice facility, maybe already exists over there, but we'll have bigger, better versions of here in the new facility that fans don't think of, but is vital to a player and his preparation to be his best out on the court?
It's a couple different things. I mean, just space, to be honest. Like right now, our weight room is pretty small right now, so it only allows a few guys at a time. So now with a bigger weight room, we can have more guys in there. So that'll help out a lot. A pool with a treadmill, that helps a lot. I don't know what else is going to be in here, but when I was in Boston, actually, they had a saltwater tank, which was really nice. I went in there a couple times. I actually fell asleep in there. It was really, really nice. So hopefully we could get something like that here. So, but yeah, that's it.
I see Rick taking notes. He's got it all. It's all coming together.
Yeah. I should have known.
This is the request time. Let them know whatever you want.
Put it in there.
In terms of the infrastructure to help the organization attract top talent, Kemba, you had a long career. Muggsy, you had a long career. You both had decision points where you could elect to go somewhere else, stay in Charlotte, in terms of what the next step would be in your career. How much does a new practice facility, a Novant Health Performance Center, go along towards bringing the very best in talent to the NBA, where, as Muggsy, you mentioned, it's a copycat league. There's a lot of teams trying to do something like this, and the Hornets going to a whole new level.
It helps, because players want the best. But of course, that ain't gonna be the final decision on their behalf in terms of what they choose. But it always helps when you have the best facilities and you got the best physicians and you have an opportunity to get back on the court quicker, because that's what it all comes down to, having everybody healthy. And I'm quite sure they're not trying to spend as much time in that facility. It's basically to get everybody to stay healthy to where we ain't got to get everybody healthy.
Great call. And to Muggsy's point, players talk.
Yeah.
And so the buzz around the league, no pun intended there, will just be that, the Hornets, they're doing it right. They're doing it the right way. Not only do they have this great facility, but the people that they have within the facility are also top level. That's why they're going to be the premier sports franchise. And an agent comes in the building one day and has a meeting with Jeff or the front office, and they see the facility. Like, when they see that you are doing things the right way and you're kind of growing towards being premier, it's attractive, and you want to be a part of it. It's what wooed me here. And I think that if we just keep doing the right thing for our players by adding this facility and all the other things that we've kind of added since this ownership group has come aboard, those resources, it definitely pays dividends.
All right, last question for you guys. This is about the message that you're hearing from what's taking place here today and the work that's being undergone over across the street as well. Once completed, the Hornets are going to operate 2 world-class facilities. We'll have the fully reimagined Spectrum Center, phase 2 of renovations. I'm not sure phase 1 ever ended. Like, every time the lights turn off from a game, someone in a hard hat goes back in there. But phase 2 begins in earnest at the end of this season, and there will be the Novant Health Performance Center. What does the investment that's been made by Rick Schnall and Gabe Plotkin, by our great partners at Novant Health, say to you guys in your roles as players, coaches, alumni of the team? And also, what does it say to the city of Charlotte and the Hornets fans that you guys represent?
Well, to me, I'm sorry.
Now, go ahead, Monks.
Well, to me, it's say they're committed. They're truly committed, not only to bringing a championship premier type of franchise here, but they also committed to uplifting the community. You know, with the partnership with Novant, bringing this performance center here, it's not just for the team and for the organization. I believe it's also for the public. And for them to have that innovative thought to bring this cutting edge type of technology to the Uptown, it's amazing.
I mean, same thing Mugg said. They care. You know, they care. They want to make the city great, which we all appreciate. I appreciate. You know, obviously I played it for a long time, and you know, I want to see this place go to the top. And that's one of the reasons why I came back. And I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to build with these guys. Get us better, get the Hornets back on. I know the city is ready, so it's gonna be fun.
They said it really eloquently. I would just add growth. Like, to hear the city has grown from what the mayor had to say, the city has grown from, and the team has grown since Muggsy was here, since Kemba's been here, since the ownership group, and like, we're growing and excelling, and we keep climbing, and like, we are competitive, we are resilient. This journey is far from over, but I think at the end of the day, we all want to be the best. We want to be the best city. We want to be the best for the Carolinas. We want to be just overall great. And so like, that is what I see when I think about Hornets, when I hear about the Novant story, when I think about this ownership group and everything. So
That sounds like Hive mentality to me. Let's hear it for these guys. For Coach Muggsy, Kemba, thank you guys.
thanks, Sam.
Great job. All right, we're about ready for the moment we've all been waiting for here today. We're going to move on to the official groundbreaking. We're going to dig some dirt. Remember the reminder, don't dig too deep here. Save it for out there. I'd like to invite all of our speakers to come on up, put on a hard hat. We'll hand you a shovel, and we're going to get the big moment underway momentarily here. Now, in addition to our speakers, I'd like to invite up some very special individuals who are going to spend more time here at Spectrum Center than really any of us will, and that is some of our Hornets players that are in attendance. Let's give it up for Miles Bridges, Mark Williams, LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, and Grant Williams. In addition, if the following leaders would be so kind as to join us here on stage, we have Mayor Pro Tem Dante Anderson, Hornet Sports and Entertainment Executive Vice President and Chief Venues Officer Donna Julian, Novant Health Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer Kim Henderson, Gilbane Charlotte Business Leader Evan Sinstad, RJ Leeper Chief Operating Officer Lori Spratley, and Populist Senior Principal David Hodge. Sorry. Step by real fast. Excuse me, I'm going to get out of the photo room. All right, a quick reminder for our media members, if you've been directed to be in front, you can be in front. If you're directed to stay on the stage, stay on the stage. If you are standing up somewhere in between those two, you're probably blocking somebody. So we promise we will post the picture. We promise. Did somebody give Hugo a shovel? Okay, all right. All right, I think we're about ready. We are in the 7:04, so we're going to start the countdown from 4. If you'll all help me out here, we're going to get a little dirt in your shovel and look up at the camera together, everyone on stage. Here we go, everybody. 4, 3, 2, 1.